So what's Lena feeling this season?
Badass, amazing, fantastic. No. I think what you're going to see from Lena this season is that she is more confident about her own abilities. You know, she saved the day last year. She didn't just save the day, she saved the world. She didn't get credit for it, never does, because she's a Luthor. But I think with that behind her, she's coming in and knowing that she's more capable than people are giving her credit for. And so she starts to invent technologies that she believes are for the good of the world. But like anything in the wrong hands, what is being made for good can be used for evil. And I think that is a theme that will run through her storyline this year. She obviously is very enamored with the Harnell, which is a very powerful artifact. So when you get a very strong woman and capable, intelligent woman and a strong artifact, you're going to get some kind of magic happening. So what that entails and what that means, you know, remains to be seen. But I know she's going to be working with the DEO more, so she will be developing technologies for the good of humanity and whether they are used for that.
Given how rough things were between Kara and Lena in season 3, do you think that relationship can be repaired?
Well, there was nothing rough between Kara and Lena. Supergirl. See, this is it, guys. This is it. Because for Lena, she's going into season 4 with her best friend still the same. Nothing has changed for her. You know, this is still, you know, that's the person she's closest to and she can talk to. Kara, on the other hand, is like, oh my God. But for Lena, there's nothing changed. And she was never as close to Supergirl as she was to Kara. She respected Supergirl and she, you know, hugely admired her. But the fact that that relationship has been damaged doesn't affect Lena's day-to-day life like it will affect Kara's, you know? I think she's still going to be working with Supergirl and she still respects her, but I just don't think she trusts her because when push came to shove, Supergirl didn't trust her. So she's like, peace out, guys, you know? But for her, Kara and hers relationship is exactly the same. So yeah, see what you did there? I know there are two people. Two people for me, one person for everyone else.
So I do a podcast called Supergirl Radio, and one of our segments is Lena Luthor, Boardroom or Ballroom, because her outfits are so amazing, but often so inappropriate for the setting she's in.
Don't, guys. I'm like, why am I wearing something off the shoulder in the lab? I had a whole thing with Miss Tessmarker. I'm like, dude, we're sciencing it up right now. Why are we wearing open-toed shoes and like pencil skirts? So yeah, I'm with you on that one. I beyond me. She looks pretty.
What's been your favorite of her outfits?
What is my favorite of her outfits? The gala outfit where she was the off-the-shoulder black thing with the every girl is going. Yeah. The off-the-shoulder black was I liked. I felt very good in that. I felt. The thing is, I do love Lena's outfits and I love them. They're great when they're in the boardroom. But then I'm like, why am I in a lab wearing this? I mean, I know it looks good, but also things are exploding and I'm wearing lab attires. Guys,
Safety-wise, not great.
No. But it looks good. And also, guys, she flies. It's like -2 outside and she's in a mini skirt. Let's just not question why I'm wearing heels to do lab tests.
How do you think Lena's going to react to, if ever, to Kara being Supergirl? Like, if that ever happens, how do you think
it's going to be tough? If it ever happens, it's going to be tough. I mean, can you imagine if your best friend, had been lying to you about something massively fundamental, their entire friendship? Yeah, it's going to break her.
It gets tougher each season, I
Yes,
feel, too,
because
right?
she's been lying and they get closer.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that she's wrong to lie. I don't think she is wrong to lie, you know, speaking out as Katie and not as Lena. But I think if she ever does find out, it's going to break her. I don't know if she'll be angry but it will break her. And I don't know how that'll manifest itself. That was an honest answer, guys. I'm sorry.
Good, honest answer. So what do you want to see, you know, coming for Lena? Do you want to see more Luthor? Do you want to see more of that, I'm good, you know? I'm not saying that...
No, but what I want to see is that nobody is good or bad. Lena's human. Lena's human in a world surrounded by heroes. You know, and she looks at Martian Manhunter and Superman, and they're all good. And she's like, I'm not bad. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not good or bad. I'm, you know, somewhere in the middle. And that's what Lena is. She's playing a human in a world of heroes. And it gives her license not to be perfect. Because if you're Supergirl, you have to be perfect. Whereas Lena doesn't have to do that. And so I want to see her be human. You know, because she doesn't have to be anything else. She can just be, wake up, brush her teeth, go to work, struggle with, should I do the right thing? Human.
the producers have mentioned how there's going to be more of like anti-alien sentiment coming up, and Lena had like an interesting perspective on the gun control episode, and what's Lena's perspective going to be on this very topical?
Yeah, that was an interesting episode. Yeah. What was the question?
What's Lena going to be feeling on this anti-alien sentiment that's also very topical?
I think the clever thing what the show's done this year is that rather than choose an alien as our villain, they've chosen a human. Mm-hmm. They've chosen a smart, articulate, evil human. And I think that's something everybody can relate to right now. I think that's what's scary. Not something from another planet coming in and trying to turn us all into clones. It's what we're living with, what's here now. And I think how everybody deals with that and how everybody responds to that, that's what the show is about. It's more rooted in the real world. So I did not answer your question in any way. Did you see how I did that?
But it was a great answer.
I gave you something, but I didn't answer. I was like,
Are we going to see Lena and Eve working more together?
oh, I
next
hope
season?
so. I swear to God, what I love is that I don't quite understand why she's written so ditzy, and then she's like, by the way, I'm a nuclear physicist. I love it. I'm like, and she's great. Andrea is also, I'm like, how did you just make that believable? She's so good. And I hope more Miss Tessmacher, because obviously you have a Luthor, you have a Miss Tessmacher. I mean, it's great. And she is delightful.
And I'm guessing Sam's not going to be in this season, so how...
You can guess, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Well, we don't know.
We don't know, true, but
Where's that friendship, if you could answer?
why would the friendship be gone?
That's true.
Listen, my best friend lives in Ireland. I have an entire relationship with her over WhatsApp and have done for 11 years. And I am closer to her than anyone else. So we live in a modern age. You don't have to be sitting next to somebody for them to be your best friend. So...
What's been the most rewarding part of playing such an iconic character that's been around just like forever, basically?
I got a letter from a girl once saying, thank you so much for playing a smart woman. It's made me want to go to college and become an engineer. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm like, man, yes. It's making women and girls and everybody believe that there are more than one type of hero. That sometimes getting out of bed and putting your trousers on is a hero. And sometimes going back to college and, becoming an engineer, that's a hero. So not everybody has to have superpowers. Sometimes it's just getting up and trying. And that, for me, playing Lena, that's what, a human who's just trying to do her best. Wearing really ridiculous shoes while she does it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.